The college football season all comes down to this. The championship game featuring the top seed that was expected to be here against a much lower seed that's had to scrape and claw through 3 rounds of playoffs. But all that matters now, 4 quarters of football, immortality, and the ultimate prize in the sport, the Kinship Trophy. Welcome to gleaming State Farm Stadium, the home field of the Cardinals in Glendale, Arizona. As we'll see, last season's national champions, the Utep Miners, taking on a squad from the SEC, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's time to get this national championship game underway and crown a champion. Team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. And here's the return from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. So Alabama's offense will get the chance to start this game off. And here we are, folks, the last 2 teams standing, battling for a national championship. It's been a long regular season. They have survived a punishing playoff run, and here we go. The trophy's in the building. Who's going to walk out of here with a lifelong memory?
Chris, one of the great things now that we're in this 12-team playoff format and in the national championship is we no longer have to debate who should be the champion. You have 12 teams. We've played it out. We're down to the best 2 teams.
Here he goes. Across the 40. Past the 20. Touchdown, tie. They draw first blood in this national title game.
Chris, you talk about an unbelievable way to start this game off. First play of the game, and we got a touchdown.
Now the all-important extra point. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there.
Yep, national championship, man. What's up, Max?
Makes their way out of the field for their first possession. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team. Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
A play action, looking to throw. Grab made by the tight end. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid game.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice game.
First down and 10. He hands it off from the gun. And that play moves the ball across midfield. First down now from the 42.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the catch.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Incomplete, trying to find the receiver there. Just missed him.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
It's a quick grab. Touchdown, Miners, as they answer with their first score of this title game. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
And the extra point was up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. Coverage team flying downfield. Not much gained on that return. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
The 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. They'll hand it off. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Chris, it's pretty surreal to get to the national championship in this day and age of college football when everybody wants to spread you out and throw the football. This offense has been pounding the rock all year long. And here, how about the first half? This back is having a big day.
The important 3rd down play coming up. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Here's a target, and it's complete. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a 1st down. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete. Now it's 2nd down here. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He'll take a deep shot here. It's caught inside the 30, still on his feet. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion. Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 coming up. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Play action here on 1st down. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Tackle after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line. Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up 1st and goal now. It's a blitz look here from the defense. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Couldn't find anybody open and just has to throw it away.
I think that's a smart play. Goal to go is tricky when you're trying to throw it in there. And if it's not there, throw it away and live for the next down.
So it sets up a 2nd and goal from the 4. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Alabama. So a long, methodical scoring drive. Great execution with championship pressure, Kirk.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional on how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
The BAT is good. They go up a touchdown, 14-7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. When he's got some space here. Heads out of bounds. They'll spot it at the 37. It's a good return. Utep's offense is back out there now. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time. Looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. On 1st down, it's play action. Looking for the wideout. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give him that opportunity.
He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47. Offense will set up on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's a handoff.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards here on 1st and 10.
2nd down after that run in the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. This one falls incomplete, but it looked like the defense jumped off sides.
Offside for defense.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. We know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
Short pass finds the tight end. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
They pick up a completion. It doesn't get big yards, but you know what? Enough for the 1st down. Let's move the sticks.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. And the game just good enough for a 1st down.
That's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, and you've got to take chances and mix up your coverages, because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
That's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. 2nd down and 10 after the incompletion from the 23. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They tackle him at the 3, but that's a great gain in the pitch and catch.
Boy, a nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
The Miners come to the line with 1st and goal. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He's hit as he throws it. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Utep. Folks, we hope you're enjoying this. The national championship game is all tied up. Buckle up now for the finish.
Man, this is everything you could hope for on this biggest stage in a national championship. Both these teams bringing their A game. I can't wait to sit back and see who wins it.
And the point after is right down the middle. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Big shot here early in the game by the offense, but, man, you got to give the defense a lot of credit. Not surprised at all or caught off guard, but it's aggressive chance by this offense in good position to take that throw away.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce out to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch downfield. And you're finally able to bring him down. That's a big momentum play to wrap up the 1st quarter. So after a competitive, fun 1st quarter, we are all even. Let's check out some of the stats from that 1st period. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. The pass rush gets home.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
Second down now after the sack. Play action fake, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Gilliam. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now they're rewarded with this 3rd and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or they're going to sell out and bring the pressure.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made in space. Look out. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to 3rd down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Quick completion to the tight end. And that stiff arm will help earn him the 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion.
Well, it's another huge gain for this guy. And I'll tell you what they're doing a good job of is moving him around. He's not aligning just in one spot where the defense has an idea of where he is to try to take him out of the game. They've moved him around, given him a chance to get some one-on-one matchups. Boy, is he taking advantage of that here in the first half of the national title.
And completion makes it 2nd and short. From the shotgun, drops back. He's running out of time here. Wide open downfield. Tackle made at the 1-yard line, but it'll be 1st and goal.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
And he'll set up to throw. And it's caught! Touchdown! Who says you need explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, winding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is a national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense. Man, that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
PAT puts him in front by 7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. The Miners offense is back out on the field. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Breaks free. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to 39. See what the call is on 1st and 10.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
Makes a quick catch. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line, because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route. And the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw. Now, this is what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield, everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. And the Miners to come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Simple pitch and catch on the drag route. Quarterbacks love these routes because they're short throws, but those yards after the catch kind of pad your stats.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Fights through the tackle. Tackle, but 1st down.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Off the play fake on first down. Pressure is coming. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. He fires this throw, and it's intercepted. Brought down after a short return at the 24. What a crucial takeaway.
Chris, how about the big 300-pound defensive lineman getting his paw on that football and bringing it in for an interception?
First down, looking to throw the football. The receiver grabs it. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback drops back. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Goes to his right side there for the completion. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Second down after that completion. Grab down the middle. It's Gilliam. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. First and 10. First down and 10 now. And he keeps it. It's a 2-yard gain. Second and 8.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Looking to pass here on second down. And it's caught. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Here we go. 7th play of this drive in the championship game. Third down and short. Out of the gun now on third down. And the quarterback finds an open target on the crossing route. They make the tackle, but the offense set up with a first down in the red zone. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. By completion, good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a first and goal now. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he steps out of bounds just short of the end zone. So with only a few seconds left on the half, out comes the field goal unit. The setup at the right hash mark, so a tricky angle here. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And they add to their lead. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, the battle for the most coveted trophy in all of college football has been fierce. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kirk, fellas. Hard to believe we're only one half away from crowning a national champion.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Here comes the Utep offense back on the field now. Looking for a fast start here at the beginning of the third quarter. Down by a couple of possessions. And he's intercepted.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
Grab behind the line. It's Gilliam. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. Second down after that short completion. You snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the out route. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
They'll try to run it in on first and goal. They finally corral him at the 1.
Well, this defense is going to have to mix up some looks because this back has had a monster day in the national championship. Running inside, running out.
Touchdown, Clemson Tide. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
Extra point makes it a 17-point game. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Utep 14. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Utep's offense is back out there now. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. On the move now. He breaks free. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Defense is coming after him. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They stop him, but it's a first down. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Looking to throw it on first down. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, that one's picked off. Could take it all the way. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
And this is a big-time play by this linebacker showing his versatility. We know he can stop the run, but in zone defense with cover 2, he's got an area he's got to be able to defend. That's exactly what he did. And I don't know if the quarterback even saw him or knew that he was capable of making a play like that.
They'll look to throw it here on second down. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Nice grab. It's Gilliam. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone. Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Sideline route, but he's out of bounds before the first down marker.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Shotgun formation here on third down. Here's a throw underneath to the back. Oh, and he did not get there. The defense rising up against this elite third down offense. So on fourth down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. He was on target with his first try. See if he can keep it going from 34 yards away. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And that will extend their lead even further.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
The Miners' offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Running back grabs it on the screen. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield. They go backwards on first down, so it's 2nd and long from the 19. Looking to throw here. Finds an open target on the left side. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet. Urgency now for the offense. They hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Bringing pressure. The pass is intercepted. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack, because right now, this isn't working.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. QB bootlegs here. Quick throw to his receiver. Receiver makes the catch on a comeback route. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. And looking to throw now on first down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. No running. Handed off to the running back. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. 3rd down after that running play. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. And the receiver makes the catch. You make the stop, but that gains enough to set him up first down at the 14. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe
he cannot escape. It's a sack.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field, and that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
Here comes the handoff. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now. The coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. Field goal. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And they add to their lead. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. We're just 1 quarter away from crowning a national championship. Let's check out the game summary so far. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
With this big a fourth quarter deficit, defense playing smart. Very well prepared for these 4 verts. Quarterback's going to have to find a way to deliver accurate passes downfield if they want to come back in this game.
Running back has it on a screen now. Breaks into the clear. Here he goes. The 30. 4 set of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
Hey, this offense isn't giving up. Yeah, we're in the 4th quarter. You're down big. But who knows? Make a big play. Try to get in the end zone. Maybe get an onside kick.
So the big chunk play has the offense already in field goal range with a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the ball. It's an out route, the catch made. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. The Miners have 1st and 10 here. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Pass is caught. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back. First and goal for the offense. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Makes a quick grab. Brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They need a touchdown here. Down big in the fourth quarter. Third and goal. Out of the gun now on third down. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Miners.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
The pass rush closing in. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Hey, great job here by the defense on this conversion. Nice heads-up play to prevent the two-point try.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team gets the return to the ground. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Remember, it was a field goal on the last possession. Let's see what they can come up with this time. The shotgun running play call. Solid run. Moves the ball out across the 20 to the 21. Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll run the option. He'll toss it to the back. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
And the defense is all over the option on this play. That play didn't have a chance from the beginning.
Backs line up on either side of the quarterback. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Throw to the running back in the flat. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. Choosing to return the punt. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Here comes the Utep offense back on the field now. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Using his legs here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. The Miners come to the line in a hurry up.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. Third and short now from the 44.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
That running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs.
Good job up front by that offensive line, getting a good push to be able to allow the back to pick up this first down. This is an important drive for this offense. Now that they got a first down, they can open up this playbook and keep attacking this defense.
The Miners are going to keep this drive rolling. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the grab. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage. Here comes the up-tempo offense.
You know, a lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum. It comes off to a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking to throw yet again. Running out of time in the pocket. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone. Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime, get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play, force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Incomplete. He was in as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
As incomplete under heavy pressure.
Wow.
Big 4th down stop. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense.
It's been a while since we got beat like this.
Quarterback still with the football. The ball is loose. Able to make the recovery and avoid a crushing turnover. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. Looks like Alabama will have the first down. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Quarterback will throw it off the one pass option. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Back behind the quarterback, aligned in the pistol. Pounding away with the run game. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
Well, they go to the air to try to pick up this first down, but it just wasn't meant to be. Defense was ready, made sure to force them into this 4th down situation.
They'll kick it away here. And it's taken at the 25. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. The first play of this drive now, they're set up at the 34. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking to scramble. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looking for the wide out. Oh, he makes the catch. That game moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up from the 46. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Going to try to use his legs here. Breaking free at the 35. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run. And the Miners lining up here on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. He dumps it off to the tight end. And he'll be brought down.
I really like what this defensive coordinator's doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. The Miners looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Grabbed by the receiver.
You see more and more offenses in college football going with 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out.
Touchdown, Utep. This offense is still clicking. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down to the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
And here's the return from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And a timeout taken now by the defense. 15 seconds to play. Here's the second down play. Handoff here from the shotgun. They stop him right at the 24. And they stop the clock with a timeout, 9 seconds remaining. It's third down after that run. Can he make it to the marker? Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. Now a late timeout is taken. 6 seconds showing on the clock. And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. First down, looking to throw the football. Took contact on the throw. And that's interception number 5.
Oh, man. They got us. Better luck next year. We were going for 4 in a row. Couldn't pull it off.
That's it. It's official. We have our national champions. Well, they fall a little bit short at the final hurdle. It's small consolation, but they really had an excellent season. A lot to be proud of. Just couldn't get the job done here today.
Chris, that's really well said. And while I know we're going to have plenty of time over the next few weeks and months to focus on the champs, it's not easy to get to this point. While I know it's tough in that other locker room right now, I have a feeling they're going to be back. For now, however, let's enjoy the celebration of the national champs.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Officially, your kings of the college football world and national champions, the Alabama Crimson Tide.